2024 LA Comic-Con was one for the books. We picked up all of these beautiful autographs, but we also got some bigger pops that just straight up couldn't fit on the table. We even got some brand new prints, some new projects we started working on. We got some old prints, but new faces on these. We already got a few of these already framed up for the big ones that already are on the wall. There were a lot of different celebs there. I'll throw all of their faces up on the screen. Let me know in the comments who you would come and see, because it was a stacked lineup. And this wasn't even all of them. There were a lot of other signing opportunities at different tables in the South Hall as well. From Star Wars, Sonic, Steven Glickman from Big Time Rush was there. I even saw a post that Tommy Wiseau was there at a booth. It was a crazy convention. Autos are only, honestly, a really small part of it. But today, I just kind of wanted to share my experience and items that I got signed. So here it is. On Friday, I went to Rosario Dawson's line, which started in that back left corner and ended at the entrance to the autograph room. Her and the Back to the Future cast seemed to be the longest lines, but the Addams Family cast had a ton of fans too. And Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor were so popular, they had their own separate section of the building. But I wasn't planning on getting many autos Friday, so I made my way to the West Hall to check out the lines for the talent that was located over there. And it was pretty empty except for Tara Strong's line. She's very popular. Her lines are always long, so go see her if you see that it's short. But the cast of Rick and Morty had their prints out on their tables, and I was hoping for the classic poster, but I did like the choice of prints, and one was a family photo, so that's a cool item to eventually add Sarah Chalk, Chris Parnell, and I'd still add Justin if possible. I did get some shots of Tara Strong's prints on her table, and yeah, her voice acting resume is very strong. And Saturday, the autographs continued, starting with Daniel Logan for the recently released Young Boba Pop. At 11:30, there were solid lines building up for the talent that was listed to appear soon, but I don't really like to race inside, so I usually show up a little after opening these days, so I don't know what it'll look like at the beginning of the day. While exploring the South Hall, I randomly found the tables for Christine Galey, Susanna, Malak, and Leilani Shiu. Christine was the puppeteer for R2 in the Book of Boba Fett and R5 in both The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. Susanna played a Jawa and a few other characters in both of those shows as well. And Leilani is Teeka from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, who was the first named Jawa that was credited in Star Wars. I had so many Black Series Teekas for this moment, and I had no idea they were going to be there. I met all of them, of course, and then passed by the main stage where Ewan McGregor was talking. But I also had heard that Phil LaMarr was at another section, so I had to pay a visit to him. For me, it seemed like Phil LaMarr is really hard to get, but I have no idea if he does a lot of these conventions. But that was a brief summary of my time at LA Comic-Con 2024. Busy weekend, but awesome additions into the collection, so let's check them out franchise by franchise, actor by actor, and we'll do all the prints at the end because we got a lot of multi-sign prints, lots of cool projects we're getting close to finishing, so stay tuned. We're going to start off with Star Wars today, and the first person that I wanted to take a look at is the first person I went to, Rosario Dawson. And I've met her in the past multiple times now, so I have a lot of different items signed. So now I'm going for a little bit of variety. Yeah, I love Ahsoka. I'm a big Ahsoka collector, and I was a big Rosario fan prior to this. I mean, one of the items that I still want to hunt for is specifically a Clerks 2 or 3 poster. But this time around, I decided to do 2 autographs, one on a vintage collection Ahsoka figure and one on a Funko Pop. It's always really easy to do at least one Funko Pop, and I just did the common last time I met her because I like that one a little bit more, so I wanted to do that one first. I understand the Hot Topic one will probably be a little bit of a rare one in the future. I just like it with her hood up in the common personally. We got it authenticated by SWAU, which was the official authenticator at the convention, but JSA was there as well in their own booth, and I ended up going with them for a lot of the other items later into the weekend. I think collecting vintage collection figures, getting them signed, setting them in to get graded and encapsulated forever is actually so much fun, and I have done that with quite a few figures in the past, and I needed to do this with the Rosario Dawson. I still have to send in an Ashley Eckstein, the original 1.0 version of the Clone Wars figure. Both of those will look so good graded and encapsulated, so that's kind of my plan with this. But in the future, as they release more Ahsoka vintage collection figures, I'll probably try and get more of them signed too. And there's one item that I got this time that I do hope to get double signed by Rosario Dawson in the future, so I'll show you that in the print section. And the next pop we decided to get signed was by Daniel Logan, the Young Boba Fett pop, which just recently released, and that's why I wanted to go get this one signed. It's the first official Young Boba Fett pop that they've created, so this is actually Daniel Logan's character because he of course played him in Attack of the Clones. This pop released with a bunch of different Boba Fett pops, and yeah, I'm so glad that they officially did this, because the Jango Fett one is also a great Tamara Morrison autograph potential, but he's so friendly, I'm not even kidding, and he really respects that you're spending money on him. He spent time in the line, and yeah, you get a few minutes with him if you get to see him, and it'll totally change your perspective and make you love this character even more, which, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Boba? And the rest of the Star Wars autographs that we got at this convention were all unexpected. They were actually not listed on the convention website and just in their own section in the South Hall, which is kind of like the main area anyways, but kind of difficult to find. And of course, I wasn't prepared, so I had to get items at all of their tables, and thank goodness that they all had Funko Pops or prints or something really cool and unique to get. But I am so excited to share Leilani Shiu's autograph as Teeka, and Teeka actually does have a Black Series figure, and I've actually bought multiple because they always come in damaged for me, just to hopefully get her autograph on that item. But because I wasn't prepared, I wasn't able to bring it in and get it signed, so hopefully in the future I'm able to get that Black Series figure signed. Luckily she did have this Art Series Funko Pop. I normally wouldn't collect this, but actually I'm kind of glad that's a little different, unique from the other Jawa Funko Pops. Very clean autograph on the front, and she name dropped Teeka, so adorable. And on the side she even wrote cleaning cost extra from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, which is where she plays Teeka. And yeah, Teeka is the first name Jawa in Star Wars, in at least film. But yeah, she's been present in all the recent modern day Star Wars shows, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. Sometimes she'll pop up in the background as a Jawa or another character, but I'm super excited every time she shows up. And yeah, this is a great addition in the collection. I love collecting unique characters, and I eventually one day want a whole wall of just autographed Star Wars Funko Pops. I know it sounds almost cringe, but actually I think that would be so sick. And then the next table right next to her was actually for Susanna Malak, who is in The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, as well as a Jawa. And I was so excited that she also had a Funko Pop at her table that I was able to get signed. And on the side she wrote, "You teeny." Oh, I love that so much. And she also did write her autograph at the bottom of it, so you can kind of see the figure. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Again, another very unique one. Oh god, look at all those old classic pops. They don't make pops like they used to, that's for sure. I have no idea about SWAU, but JSA was willing to authenticate the people that weren't officially listed at the convention but were still signing at booths. So I thought that was really cool, and oh my gosh, yeah, such a unique autograph. Again, I'm stoked to add a unique autograph on a unique character. That's what I'm aiming for, especially for Star Wars. And the last person in this section of tables is the wonderful Christine Galey, and she puppeteered R2-D2 and R5 in the Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian. To be honest, I never even imagined about getting this pop sign, which is honestly a bummer because I went to London Celebration. I have the official convention sticker, but yeah, I bought this at her table. I'm glad she had it. Still excited to get this into the collection regardless. She was super sweet too, and I did get one print with her, so check that out in the print section as well. Oh my gosh, yeah, I could have got the convention one signed. That would have been so cool, but she does do a really cool signature and character names on it. I'm stoked about this. Another great addition, unique characters for sure. And by the way, I was talking to her and Susanna, and they were telling me about how they are going to be in Skeleton Crew, so I'll be on the lookout for their characters that they're playing in that as well. And the next franchise that we're gonna dive into is Rick and Morty, and I actually came in with no items to get signed by them, and I was actually just hoping to get a print. And at the convention I did find a Rick pop as well as a summer one. Condition is alright, but I decided just to go with it, wing it last second. I was a little picky about getting Rick and Morty Funko Pops because of course Ian Cordoni and Harry Belden are new and only played the characters in season 7 and however long they're going to play it in the future. I think Rick and Morty just got renewed for up to season 12 now, and I love Rick and Morty. If you guys haven't seen it, it's actually incredible writing. I mean, the writing was so good in the multiverse, everything like that, that they literally, the Marvel took the writers and used them for Loki. Very genius show in my opinion. But what I was getting at is that since there's so many different Rick and Morty Funko Pops, a lot of them are actually for Rick and Morty prior to season 6, so that would be more like Justin Roiland to sign them. So I'm trying to wait either for Rick and Morty to kind of be more specifically geared for Harry and Ian, which the new NFT Rick and Morty Funko Pops kind of are, and I think a few of those could work, but they're not officially released. At least the physical pops aren't, but I was able to find this Rick that was kind of standard, kind of common, and I decided to get Ian's autograph on it, which ironically he did write a quote that he didn't officially say because this is from the Heist episode, which is honestly, I love season 4. The beginning of season 4, iconic. But the quote does say, "Your booze mean nothing. I've
seen what makes you cheer.
I mean, I love that quote so much. It's such a good line in my opinion. But yeah, decided to get an Ian autograph, got authenticated on the side. But hopefully I get to see them again for maybe doing a few rare Rick and Morty pops. Because yeah, I did not get a one for Harry on Morty. But since I do have a Squanchy pop signed by Tom Kenny, figured why not just add a few more Rick and Morty pops into the mix. And that includes the wonderful Spencer Grammer. Again, she's been playing Summer the entire time in the show. And this says, why in the kitchen? If you know, you know. But yeah, cool, simple pop. Again, not the best condition, but I was excited to be able to pick it up at the event, get it last second. Very clean autograph. Summer with a heart. I love it. I also got her autograph on the print. So we technically did 2 items for her. But yeah, just excited to add a Summer Spencer Grammer, brand new character. And now that I think after this event, I'm going to really start expanding on the Rick and Morty collection and try and get a few maybe of the rare pops signed. So stay tuned for future Rick and Morty signatures because yeah, we're going to go after them for sure. We did sneak in one Demon Slayer Funko Pop autograph at this event by the wonderful Erica Lindbeck, who I've been on the hunt for a while, for Daki, who's in the Entertainment District arc. I love Daki and Gyutaro, her brothers' storyline. I think it is actually very well done and good writing solidly for Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, and this was the other item next to the Rosario Dawson that I did get by SWAU, but then for the rest of the weekend I decided to switch to the JSA. She got some hearts on the side, very clean autograph, and her quote says, "Help me, brother." Oh, such a good line and reveal right there too. I love Daki. There is just recently announced another Daki pops, so I'm hoping to get that one signed in the future too, which is good because I do want a specific type of print that will match one that I got in the past from a Gyutaro autograph. So I would like the shiny ones, but I would like it to match eventually with the one that I already have on the wall. So definitely hope to meet her again in the future. But again, I thought this was a good start, so I don't have to do like 3 items next time I meet her. Very cool pop. Very excited to finally confirm and add a Daki pop into the collection. I got a really cool statue that I do plan on sharing with you guys very soon. Actually, that was one of the videos I was planning to do like almost a year ago, but here we are. But I guess keep your eyes open for a big giant statue between Daki and Gyutaro in the future. By the way, Erica Lindbeck's line was actually pretty solid, but if you do pick right at a good time, it could be empty, and that's when I was able to snag her on Friday. There was actually no wait. There's only like one other person I think in front of me, but again, she was very kind, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again in the future. And from another show we collect, we were able to actually get the Hunter Shalnark by the wonderful Griffin Burns, who actually does voice quite a few really big characters, does Colt and Attack on Titan, Muchiro and Demon Slayer, and you know, a few other big ones. But I love Shalnark. He's actually one of my favorites from the Phantom Troupe, and I'm so excited that they made a pop for him. And this is the Chalice pre-release Funko Pop, which you could pick up prior to them officially releasing the Shalnark. And I was able to get 2, so maybe he does do a lot of signings, so maybe in the future I'll get another one signed, but just happy to add one in the collection for now. But the quote is so cool. It says, "I'd rather die than be a yes man to someone I don't even like." Griffin Burns autograph in the purple. Such a cool pop. So stoked to finally add another unique character. We're definitely going to be hunting all the Phantom Troupe members, but I did make a video in the past of all the this entire wave, so if you guys want to check that out. When it comes to getting rare items for Griffin Burns, I think the pre-release version will be one of them that will be sought after in the future, so I would say it's a pretty solid item to get signed, and it's a very unique Hunter one. So as we continue to grow the autograph collection for the show, this is a great one and to just sneak in at this convention. And now we're going to jump into Avatar: The Last Airbender, but this is actually not for the animated version. This is for the live action. I know I got it on the animated show Funko Pop, but they don't have Netflix ones, and I've done that with a few One Piece, so that's kind of what I decided to go with this for now. Hopefully they do make Funko Pop specifically for the Netflix version. But this autograph is by the wonderful Paul Sun-Hyung Lee, and he actually on this wrote Iroh 3.0 because he is technically the 3rd iteration of the character, which is so cool because I actually have Greg Baldwin's right here, and it says Iroh 2.0. I was always curious why he did that, and that's why, and I guess Paul's already doing the 3.0 autograph on that, which I think is actually so cool. I know they had hilarious conversations in the past, I just know it. Netflix has been canceling a lot of their stuff, but I think there's a few, and the story is honestly so short, and just a few more seasons, they can definitely crank it out if they wanted to. Today, destiny is our friend. I know it. Oh god, this I mean, that's not Paul, but that's just Iroh. I love the character. Yeah, again, good addition. And another unique The Last Airbender autograph that honestly I was never expecting to get was James C., the Cabbage Man. And this is the Cabbage Man in the cart, obviously, New York Comic-Con Funko Pop. Okay, I know a lot about this sticker. It's been years. I went through authentication. I know there's fakes of this exact sticker, but there's also different versions between the size of that and a white line in it. It's a whole thing, but I do know this Cabbage Man one had this official sticker. It's been a while since I reviewed it, so you can leave your comments, but I spent months trying to figure out if this was real, because it was at a time when I was doing a huge trying to figure out if all my stickers were fake or sticker swapped or whatever it may be, and I did find quite a few, but I got this authenticated by some really reliable people. But yeah, I did pick this up a while ago, just trying to collect every single Last Airbender Funko Pop, and I decided to get it signed today. He was super cool. He brought props for cabbages and stuff. He was doing photo ops, a little selfies on the side with a bunch of people. Obviously, if you paid for it, but really, really cool dude. And he's actually the one that told me that Phil LaMarr was there. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. In my head, I was like, I'm going tomorrow. And that's exactly what I did. But on this Funko Pop, he wrote my cabbages. And then he also drew a little cabbage right there. Very clean autograph. Actually, it kind of looks just like a squiggle, but I love that. It looks almost baseball-y in my opinion. We did get it JSA too, so I'm just happy all around. It's a collection that I definitely want to complete autograph wise. Every single pop, every single autograph, every single voice actor, so sick. It's the second best show of all time, and I'll preach that till I die. And the next actor I wanted to share today is the wonderful Jack DeSena, who does the iconic Sokka. First time meeting him, so I was going hard. I did a few autographs, did 3 in total, 1 print that I'll show you guys at the end, but I had to just do both Sokkas right here and right now. This is the original common one, and this is the Hot Topic exclusive. As you can tell from the box difference, this is the first wave, and this was the giant, like, this is third wave, actually. Maybe second. I gotta make videos for these ones, because I don't even know. But Jack was actually really cool. Him and Zach Tyler Eisen, who does Aang, their lines were always both pretty similar lengths. Definitely on the longer side, but you could totally hit them at the right time when they don't have a lot of line, maybe around when they're about to go on break, or when they're coming back from lunch, or towards the end of the day would probably be the ideal times to meet both of them. But he was very friendly, willing to talk to you for a few minutes, did this little drawing for free on both of them, and yeah, let's take a look at the quote.
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest.
Okay, I think you've had enough.
But yeah, this is the classic Sokka pop, so I'm pretty stoked to be able to add that one, because yeah, it's been a long overdue. But the Hot Topic one is also pretty solid. I do like that they changed it up, even though it is hiding his face. It's a cool moment, but it's not like he wears a mask that much in the show, but this one does say, "Boomerang, you do always come back." I have a feeling he does this quote on this specific pop a lot, because, you know, he's using his boomerang, and well, I guess he is in the other one too. Wait, he's actually he's actually not using the boomerang in this one. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, okay. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess the quote kind of makes no sense on this one. To be for some reason, I never really looked that closely at this pop. I thought he was always about to throw the boomerang, but that's literally just this one. See, like, I guess I'd make, oh, whatever. Cool pop, cool autograph. We're finishing out the Last Airbender collection for all the signatures for everyone. So finally, like I said, long overdue for Jack. Okay, we're running out of sunlight here, so I'm gonna have to cut it after sharing Zach Tyler Eisen right here. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but I've never actually heard anyone say it out loud yet. But he does voice iconic Aang in the original animation. So good, and this was my first time meeting him, so I had to go specifically hard for this Target exclusive. I remember hunting for this one back in the day. One of my favorite pops in general. It's just, I need to get another one just to take out of box. I mean, it is just such a good pop. Iconic moment. The autograph potential is there. It looks cool, the glow-in-the-dark Target sticker. And it's number 1000. Like, come on. This pop has everything going for it, and I'm so excited. This was my number 1 Aang item to get signed for sure. There's a lot of really good chase versions, rare Aang Funko Pops. The Fire Nation Aang NFT would probably been my most ideal one, but that's the one pop that I'm missing from the line. And maybe this second option I could have done a little bit better doing a rare Aang pop, but this is what I had on hand. So we got the floating Aang from the most recent wave as well, so nothing too exciting. Of course, we did do 3 because we had to get one on the print, but let's take a look at the quotes. Let's look at this one, 6-inch one first. It says, "Anyone is capable of great good and great evil." You know what, honestly, I don't even remember that exact line. I, of course, did dealer choice quotes. You could probably pick out a really good quote for the specific moment. Maybe I should have done that, but this pop is so good. If I ever did doubles of a signed Aang pop, it would be this one for sure. It's just a little harder to bring to the convention because it is bigger, but yeah, let's take a look at this 4-inch pop. It says, "The past can be a teacher." That's a great line as well. In the white, we got his autograph in orange and character name in orange. I like the little change up here and there. We got some white, some orange, whatever it is. I actually did talk to him for a few moments. The guy behind me got like 14 items signed for Aang. He had 2 Fire Nation Aangs. What a chill guy. Shout out homie if you ever see this. And I hope you had a great time at the event. Really nice talking to you, but yeah. Honestly, it made the experience even better meeting Aang because I was in a good mood. Chatting up autographs and Funko Pops with the boys is always a chill time, so I had a great time in the line waiting for him and meeting him. Like I said, a few minutes I got with him, so it was just fantastic experience, and I do hope to see him again in the future, but it was a great first experience. And lastly, when it came to Pops, we got Tara Strong in on this, and I have met her before for a giant 10-inch, or wait, whatever the jumbo Miss Minutes Funko Pop is. I actually did bring the 4-inch from the second wave, the black and white version, but then I forgot it. But that was okay because she was honestly really expensive. She was also upcharging like $20 if you want to do a Funko Pop because I bought the tickets online, then I had to pay extra because it was from a Funko Pop. And yeah, her prices are honestly pretty high. I have some, I don't know, interesting experiences and thoughts on Tara. I mean, she's wonderful. She's fantastic. Gorgeous, of course. I do kind of get the energy that she honestly is kind of just cashing out sometimes. But hey, honestly, respect. I'm all here for that. Totally respect the game. But yeah, I decided to do a few different autographs today on rarer pieces because I was able to bring them in pretty comfortably and wait for a line. It was not a big deal. But we did officially start the wonderful and gorgeous 1,000 piece exclusive oh my gosh, oh my god, I'm not even kidding. I think I'm gonna mess it up a little bit. I'm just ruining on a 1,000 piece exclusive over here all casually. I think I literally did just bend it in a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's okay. I mean, they'll put pressure on it when they're writing on it in the future and signing it. Rookie mistakes over here. Rookie mistakes. This is what the back looks like. Very, very gorgeous piece. Quite expensive now, like $300. A lot of them are honestly in kind of rough condition. They got creases like on the top or creases on the back or just damage on the windows. I have no idea why a lot of these are damaged. But I am a 90s kid, so I did see a little bit of Powerpuff Girls here and there. Honestly, this is maybe a little bit more just being the Funko rare piece, good autograph potential coming out of me a little bit, but I definitely have seen a few episodes here and there on Cartoon Network, so honestly, no shame. It's such a good piece. All of the diamond on it is fantastic. We got Tara Strong's autograph right there in the middle with the blue and yellow 4 bubbles. I love it. I think this will be a really cool autograph piece. Not wanting to do quotes on this, similar to why I didn't want to do quotes on this. I thought it would look too crowded in the long run with everyone doing quotes, and I still agree with that, so that's why I just went with the simple autograph on this. So yeah, stay tuned for this because we're going to try and get this signed by all 3 of them. But next up, we have maybe even a more iconic piece. I don't know. I mean, I do like the Fairly Odd Parents a lot. Fairly Odd Parents Jimmy Neutron, that was the stuff. I wish they made a Jimmy Neutron like 3-pack with like Carl and Sheen or something. That would be so sick. Anyways, this was of course a summer convention exclusive, and we got Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda right here, and we did already have a few autographs on this, so we'll show the old ones off real quick. We got Suzanne Blakesley for Wanda. We are missing Cosmo. Cosmo's the one that we are missing right now. We got Butch Hartman, who of course is the creator, and then Butch Hartman also drew this wonderful Vicky, and then we got Gray Delisle for free because their managers work together, so try and do that. I actually would think it'd be so sick if we could get Crocker on the side. Literally use every single window and make this the ultimate Fairly Odd Parents signature item. I think that would be super cool. We'll kind of see though it already is. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 autographs on it because of course we got Tara Strong right at this event, and she wrote Timmy Turn, a little harder to see, with a few hearts and whatnot. Yeah, very clean autograph, making this a very clean piece. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cuts right now. My arm is holding up a flashlight right now, and my arm is actually starting to get really shaky. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. But yeah, we got the twerp on the side, we got the creator on the front, we got everything going on this. I love this piece. We're gonna finish it out in the future, but yeah, I wanted to show off Tara Strong last so that we can dive into the prints and look at the Tara Strong one first. But yeah, hopefully you guys see both these in the future as we continue to go on the hunt for these autographs. And yeah, we're gonna close it out taking a look at the prints today because we got some good ones. But like I said, let's take a look at Tara Strong's first. This is the Fairly Odd Parents print that we got at Suzanne Blakesley table a long time ago. And yeah, I decided to add my name to this one just because it's so fun. Grew up on it, and I thought it'd be a fun personal keep. Like I said, there's a lot of autograph potential here, and we've got the same autographs that we have on the Funko Pop. And for this one, I never asked for quotes or anything. They always just write something, so that's kind of cool. And I always do my name too. So to Blake Cosmo, you idiot. Suzanne Blakesley right there. We got Butch Hartman actually up here. Blake, you are fairly odd. I love that one so much. And then we got Gray Delisle. Blake is a twerp. And then on the bottom, Tara Strong. She just decided to do it right there. I probably should have said something to maybe just do it right here next to Timmy, but not a big deal. She did it in a spot that you can see everything going on. And she just wrote to Blake XO, Tara Strong. All right, and then hopefully for Cosmo, we can do something fun in this area because, yeah, and then we'll officially finish this little print, and I'm so excited because it's one of the first prints with multiple signed autographs that I'll be completing, so I'm pretty stoked to do that. And of course we got the Avatar The Last Airbender frame that we got going on right here. Kind of hard to tell because yeah, we got so many different autographs on this. We got everyone except for May and Katara now, so super stoked to get them in the future. Look at that, gorgeous. But today we added Zach Tyler Easton for Aang. Perfect. I love that they all did it in black. I never had to ask either anything like that. And then we got Jack DeSena right here, and he actually wrote Water Tribe. And then his autograph Sokka with a little boomerang right there. And this has to be one of my favorite posters I've collected and done so far. If you're wondering, I got this at Dante Bosco, who plays Zuko, at his table at a convention a long time ago now. But yeah, it is an absolute gorgeous piece. I do have this one JSA. Sometimes I like to do it, sometimes I don't. But it was actually kind of nice because the people that I did not have authenticated on this yet actually were at this event, so I was able to add them without even having to like send it in or anything. So this, every single person on here is on the JSA website. But yeah, let's take a look at some of these prints real quick. And yeah, let's start off with a really cool one. So this is the Christine Galey that I met, who does R2, of course, in the book of Boba Fett. This is when Ahsoka makes an appearance as well. She had this print at her table, and as an Ahsoka collector, I thought this was a great double autograph potential item. And yeah, we got her autograph right there in the center, R2-D2. And yeah, hopefully, because I did do this a day later, so I wasn't able to do Rosario at this event. Something unique to the collection, and I'm never going to say no to really cool Ahsoka items. So yeah, excited to add this one. And we did do another Star Wars print, of course, from the Ahsoka show. Once I saw that Paul had this print, I was like, you know what, I'm doing another one, because I mean, I want to collect as much Ahsoka stuff as possible, and this is honestly a really cool print. So we got Carson Teva right there in the top left, and the gold, it looks fantastic. I love the Ahsoka logo, and yeah, this is going on the wall for sure. Great addition for the Ahsoka collection, Joe. Yeah, I can't say that enough. But and we did get excited to get this one JSA authenticated. Did we do this one? No, we didn't do this one authenticated. So sometimes I like doing it, sometimes I don't. Honestly, for posters and stuff and prints, I don't really care. I mean, yeah, you're either gonna trust me and believe me or not. So, but let's continue on with some Star Wars, because I haven't gotten to share anything Phil LaMarr yet. So here's the first Phil LaMarr item. I had to do a Star Wars item for Kit Fisto. I wish I had my Kit Fisto Funko Pop with me, but of course, because he wasn't officially announced, I didn't know until James C told me that he was there. But this print was pretty cool. It was the only Star Wars print at his table, but it does show off all the different characters that he voiced in the Clone Wars. I would have loved a Bail Organa print too, because he does Bail Organa like Bad Batch 2, Rebels, whatever it is, that he's making an appearance as these characters. I did decide to get it authenticated. This one, they just stuck the sticker on the front. Like I said, it's not really a big deal. I don't really care, but this is a pretty unique person and pretty unique characters to get. And as I go on, Star Wars is the main thing that I want to collect, so I'm just going to collect as many prints as I can. There's a few ones that I do feel like I missed in the past that I wish I had gotten now, so yeah, I don't want to have that same feeling. Honestly, I was having a hard time deciding what other second item, because I knew there's going to be two. He also had a Pulp Fiction print, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a tough one to decide, but you know, we can only really do so many prints at the end of the day, and I figured for my collection it makes sense to go with The Last Airbender, so that's why we got the Earth King and Bosco right here. It's a pretty cool print. My experience with Phil LaMarr honestly was pretty in and out. He had a little bit of a line going right before he got there, which was really cool to see for someone that was like unannounced, but I definitely hope to get a few of those Funko Pops. I mean, I still think about that Kit Fisto one, but they definitely need to make these these Funko Pop. I mean, this would be an awesome 2-pack, or even pop like deluxe or something like that. Funko, you got to make this character, because a Phil LaMarr autograph on this would be incredible. But yeah, just because I like the character a lot, I like Phil LaMarr, decided to pick this one up as well. And last but not least was this Rick and Morty print that I've been hyping up this whole time. It is the family portrait one. I figured there's a lot of cool autograph potential with this item, and I do think there is. So hopefully in the future we're able to pick up Beth and Jerry, but for now we were able to get Ian, Harry, and Spencer on this. I did do quotes for all of them. I don't know, just to spice it up. No names on this one. You know, I just like to do it different every time. Rick and Morty's too funny, and I wanted to see what some of their favorite quotes were. We got Ian up here at the top, who does Rick, of course, and he says, "I'm old and we have puke mouth." I love that line so much. And right here for Morty in the center, we got the yellow too. "You're not even in the hole, are you?" And then we got a character name for, we actually got character names for more. It's kind of hard to see right there at the bottom, right where my thumb is. Then we got Rick, because we've got it in black right there. I like the different colors for each person. It's going to go really well when we get everyone. And then on the left right here, I mean, you can kind of see what that says. "You can suck my bigger tits." I don't know. That's a quote that Summer said at some point. It's really funny, honestly. Honestly, I respected her for doing like funny quotes and stuff like that. But we got her in the pink, and then we also do have a character name right here for Summer. So yeah, honestly, I think this print is really cool. I'm really glad that I decided to go with this one. But yeah, they're individual ones, especially when Rick is in the flowers. That would be a really cool print too. Evil Morty. But yeah, I do hope to see them again in the future to get really cool, unique, specific pops for the voice actor. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that does pretty much sum up our LA Comic-Con experience from 2024. That is everything that we got signed from prints, from Funko Pops. We went really hard, but you got to. It's LA Comic-Con. I apologize for the inconsistency of videos lately, but we should be a lot better now. You know, we got real life stuff going on in the past, but we're over that little hump now. And we do actually have done one more signing event since I last posted, so I'm going to have to get that one up either tomorrow or the next day. Might do another video instead, but we got more Funko Pop videos, more card opening type stuff. We got it all at this channel, and we're going to be posting a lot more continuously and consistent now. So stay tuned for everything. If you guys want to check out my most recent autograph haul, definitely do that on that video or signing event, or check out the playlist in the description, because we have a playlist and library of like 30 plus different signing events, and we're adding really cool stuff into the collection, so come take a look. Oh yeah, and we will be doing more signing events this year, but it'll probably be a little bit smaller. We got Anime Pasadena as a big one for 2024 still, and then store signings on top of that, but still lots of really cool opportunities, signing opportunities coming in the near future. So yeah, like I said, just stay tuned, and you know what, just have a fantastic rest of your day. I gotta close this baby out. I'll see you guys next time, which tomorrow, next day, whatever it might be, it's gonna be soon. Bye.